Today we're going to be restoring this nearly 100-year-old United Shoe Machinery Corporation leather clicker hatchet. These awesome old school tools were used in leather production through the early half of the 1900s to quickly process scraps after the important parts of the leather had already been cut or clicked out. We're doing this restoration today because, well, these are getting quite hard to find. I don't think you can buy these straight from USMC anymore. I believe we found this one on eBay. And because we make thousands of handmade leather goods each year here in the shop, we use a leather clicker press every day. It just makes sense to have a tool of our own. And like I mentioned, we have a leather clicking press here in the shop that we use every single day to cut out patterns for our harnesses and other products. And the way we've been processing our scraps for the last few years is with a razor or a knife or kind of anything that's handy. And it's surprisingly dangerous and ineffective and a little bit tedious. So we're gonna restore this not just to preserve a piece of US leather goods history, but also to use as a piece of history in our production every day. And because we make our products the old school way, we figure we might as well have an old school tool to get the job done right. All right, so let's get into this sweet little tool. You'll notice pretty dull. Not really any edge on this blade here. Some weird cuts along the back handle. It's obviously, quite rusted, quite pitted on the surface. It's got some paint. So we're just gonna give her a quick scrub with this wire brush. Get just some of that excess dirt, paint, grime off the top. Obviously not a huge change now, but we'll get it soaking in some warm water and some dish soap. This will help just kind of break everything down and again, get us a nice clean base to work with so we can get everything ground down and prep for paint. So we're just gonna use this softer plastic bristle brush and give it a quick scrub. One thing I found pretty interesting about USMC, not the Marine Corps, but the Shoe Machinery Corporation, is they actually helped design the B-17 Flying Fortress ball turret, which I thought was super cool. Not only were they a huge part of the shoemaking industrial world, they actually were so big in the industrial and manufacturing space that they helped the military design some cool things. I believe they also helped design a prototype tank after World War II, the T-54E1. So that's super interesting. And here we're just grinding everything off. We're getting everything down to the bare metal. This will allow us to, really see what's going on, if there's any pitting, if there's anything we need to repair. But it, looks pretty good. I really like the bare metal look. It's nice to get all that rust off and see how cool steel looks, or I guess this is cast iron. But now we're just taking the Dremel and I'm just grinding everything down and shaping everything out so everything's nice and clean and smooth and has, rounded edges where there needs to be. We don't have any of these weird striations or cuts along the spine of the handle. So just going through and cleaning everything up real nice. I was doing this outside too. We shot this a long time ago, but it was like the first time of the year where it was getting warm and I was outside and I got so sunburned. Here, obviously just cleaning up the blade. There was some pitting from the rust. I'm just taking off that initial layer so we can attempt to put a mirror shine on here. And obviously if you want a mirror shine on a blade, especially a blade that was this rusty, you're gonna spend a lot of time sanding. So just go from a super low grit to super high grit and you'll make it look real nice. And here I'm just cutting out these spaces where there was lettering. I just thought those looked really cool, so we keep those covered while we paint so that those remain the steel, just the solid steel look. So we're drilling a hole here for a leather strap, just so we can hang it by the clicker press so it's nice and easy to get to. And then we're gonna paint it. I decided to go with this nice blue. It's just a classic industrial machine color, so I thought it would work really nicely. Now we're just gonna rivet that strap on. I love riveters. They're so cool. Pretty simple machines, but really fun to use. Now just cutting the excess leather off that strap, and then we're gonna get this thing, all the tape off, and start to see that mirror shine on the blade. Yeah, looks a lot better than it did, that's for sure. And then we'll just pick these last little pieces off, showing the bare metal with the lettering underneath that blue paint. I think the combo looks real nice. This was a super fun project. I really do just like working with old steel and old tools like this. Let's see if it chops any better than it did. It's obviously pretty dull here. It worked, but not well. And now obviously much better. Cuts like butter. So we're gonna be using this tool here at the shop for many years to come, hopefully. So thanks for watching the video. Like I said before, we love these tool restoration videos. We love old tools. We love restoring things and getting to look back through history. So big thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what else you'd like to see, what you thought about this video. So big thanks. We'll see you in the next one.